This is my 1997 Mazda Bongo Friendly limited trim with four-wheel drive, all-time four-wheel drive, and it's a 2.5 liter turbo diesel with a 4-speed automatic. I'll talk about the limited trim here in a minute and what it came with. It just rained out here, so it's still a little wet, so I apologize for that. Do a walk around. Some of the options on this vehicle that the original owner had put on it from Mazda is this bull bar. That is a Mazda piece. Also, the chrome mirror caps are from Mazda. And then these aftermarket EGR wind and rain deflectors, which these are very rare, very hard to find for the Bongo Friendlies. These work really well when it's raining. I can have both windows down. Mail DPS packages aren't getting wet on the shelf, and I'm not getting wet when I'm driving, except when you put your arm out to put mail into a mailbox. And it keeps the wind out, so you can turn the AC on, the rear AC on, and it stays nice and cool in the van. Things I've done recently to this vehicle is I put a brand new radiator in it. I put a brand new fuel pump in it. These Yokohama Geolandar ATs and the front brakes have about 3,000 miles on them. And the rear brakes have less than 5 miles on them. I just put them on there. All the running gear, mechanical stuff like that shares with the Mazda MPV of the same year that we got here in the States. So like brakes and stuff. When I got the brakes for this, I just went down to O'Reilly's and they had them in stock. Take a look at the inside. Earlier I mentioned that this was the limited trim, so it came with the upgraded seating surfaces. It came with power folding mirrors. It came with the rear air and heater, which the panel's back there, but you can also control it from the front. You also got fog lights in the limited, and the 15-inch aluminum wheels rather than the steel wheels. There was a couple of other smaller things that the auto one-touch up and down windows. This is the tray that I built for this vehicle. It will hold 3 mail trays on there. I usually do my spurs, my small packages, my DPS, and my cased mail. And all 3 of them will fit up there at the same time. I've put a digital mirror, rear view mirror in here, which I'll show that here in a second when I turn it on. It also also has a Android Auto and Apple CarPlay screen in it, with a backup camera, reverse camera. And both of these actually have reverse cameras, and then that one's digital, so that you can fill the whole back of this van up with packages to the roof, and you can still use the rear view mirror. There's a camera mounted high on the back right here. This is for the rear view mirror, and this is for the backup mirror. So we'll start it up. You'll see the glow plug light come on right here. It goes off, cranks right up. This is a cold start, so you can see how the cold start is. We'll do a warm start here in a little bit. AC and heat, which is in Celsius, of course. And it is auto, so you can set it to auto, set it the temperature you want. Usually in the summertime when I'm driving, I just set this to 18. And I'll set the rear all the way down low as well. Also, it comes with this fan here. It's on the neck area. It plugs into this USB there, which there's a double USB port here, and these are quick charge 3.0 ports, and then there's also a digital battery voltmeter on there, so you know how your batteries are doing. Try to connect it, it will end the video, which I found out earlier. So let's not do that. There's the digital rear view mirror. Like I said, you can see out the back no matter what you do with this mirror. So you can have the back totally full of packages and still be able to see out the back. All the interior lights I changed to LED. Very bright up, especially in the winter months when it gets darker earlier and you're still out delivering packages. There's also another light back here that comes on with the back door. There's a sunroof. You just slide that back. That'll let more light in as well. All four windows have power curtains. Buttons are right there for the right and left. Cup holders, cup holder there, big cubby there. Sorry. Got your fog light switch, mirrors. This is power folding. So if you get in tight spots, you can fold these in and out. Wipers. They are intermittent. Driver's side airbag. There's There's no passenger side airbag, which is nice. That way you don't have to worry about that table setting anything off or anything like that. I just put new wipers on it. Here's our one-touch up and down windows. See, got the, well, it's the Sasquatch lights, which are our flashing lights, and then our hazard lights, and we'll turn our headlights on. These are all LED. I've changed everything. All the bulbs in here are LED. These flash from white to amber, and you can change the pattern of these as well. And the rear ones, the rear LEDs I hid in this, behind this this panel here, so when they're off you can't even see them. All these are LEDs I've changed out to LED. This mirror is for looking down to see animals or small children and stuff back here in the back, but usually the digital rear view mirror or the backup camera catches it anyways. All the seats will come with this. There's a passenger seat, and then there's two bench seats. Those two bench seats can slide forward and back, both of them independently. They fold down, they make tables, they fold back the other way, and all these two chairs will fold all the way back. The bench seats will fold back, and it makes a nice flat bed in there. And then you put the curtains down, so you could actually go camping in this thing if you wanted to. The seats take probably about 10 minutes to put back in, so they're not too bad. There's this other LED comes on when you open this door up back here. There's another two quick charge USB ports and another voltmeter. There's the individual switches that you can do each independently. Same's there. One up there and one up there. There's the rear panel, which you can control from the front. Saw me do earlier. There's the vents, some speakers, some more vents and some more vents, and then there are speakers in the back here. More cup holders and cubbies. Yeah, there's lots of room. My route was almost 900 mailboxes, and I never had to go back for a second run of packaging. I could get all my packages in here, my extra DPS, my extra cased mail, all my little bins of spurs. If I had, multiple bins of spurs, everything fit back in. That's the jack and all your tools in there for your tires underneath in the rear, so you can have this loaded up with packages, and if you get a flat, you can easily get to your jack and your tools, wheel tools, and then the spare tire is up underneath. So you don't have to empty your van if it's full of packages to change the tire. That's a soft close door, electric. Closes itself. The other thing that I have done recently is I have put 2 brand new Die Hard Gold batteries. And I always have trouble finding this for some reason. There it is. That's a brand new Die Hard Gold, and that's a brand new Die Hard Gold. Now this vehicle was also optioned with the cold weather package, and if you don't live in a cold area, that's not really what matters. What matters is the cold weather package came with a heavy duty starter. It came with the dual batteries, so you know we're always turning our delivery trucks off when we deliver packages and whatnot. So it has the heavy duty starter and 2 batteries. So that's what the importance of the cold weather package from a postal worker aspect of it. I think that's all I have for now. See if it's warmed up, and I can do a quick hot start here. Yep, it's warmed up. Shut it off. Glow plug. It starts right up again. I get from stopping at 900 mailboxes a day, stop and go, I still get 15 miles per gallon in this vehicle, and it costs me, my route's 82 miles, so I get about $80 of EMS, and it costs me about $25 of fuel a day, diesel. So very economical, goes really well, and everything works as it should in it. So I think that's all I have. Thank you.